Battlefront 2's multiplayer.
All right.
Thanks so much. Hey guys, welcome to the world premiere of Star Wars Battlefront 2's multiplayer gameplay, Assault on Theed. We're ready to show you guys the live gameplay for the first time. I'm your host, Justine, and with me here today,
Yeah, I always want my character to look cooler, look better.
If Street Fighter 4 Street Fighter 5 costumes weren't like $4
first of all,
a
what we're going
pop,
to see
I would have
today
had
is
all
a
of them.
three-stage mode. It's our new gameplay. We'll be showing people going. The droids are attacking Theed. They'll be going all the way up the main pathway towards the Royal Palace. They need to escort the MTG
screen
tank.
right here.
From there, if we
a
progress to
great
stage 2, the droids need to try to bypass security, make their way into the palace itself. If they're successful, they'll be able to take on the throne room, and there the droids will ideally try to capture that from the clone army. Unfortunately, the clone army's still there, needs to try to push them out and make that last stand.
Can we just take a moment here and appreciate the fact that we get to be droids in Star Wars? This is going to be awesome. I can't wait. Are you guys excited?
Overhead view. RTS confirmed.
You guys got to come alive over here.
new
We're
Empire
going to see
War
some
game.
great gameplay. We have some great game changers who are going to be competing here. And I use competing as a term because these guys are holding nothing back just yet.
Yeah, no, it's been super exciting, and we got a chance to play yesterday, and it's just really fun to sort of get into this environment. You know, it's something that we've seen in the movies. Well, we're actually in the
don't
gameplay.
know.
And
So this is,
here who has
and so
actually
this
worked on
footage
game.
says
So let's talk
pre-alpha
more about
build.
what we're seeing here and getting into this, because there's 3 phases to this. So currently, we're in phase 1.
That's right. And also we
Not
have some
today.
great game changers. You saw one of them
Not
pop
today,
up just a
Rob.
little while. It was VF Updates, Pool Shark, Mooselk. We also have my boy Darkness, a.k.a. Dankness.
Also NBA
He will
Live.
be playing as well. We have Westy, Master G.
This is going great, by the way.
HQ.
What
And
was
so
that?
you know
We're just going to go to
why not?
NBA Live?
You know,
Yep.
do
What's
your
going
thing.
on?
But anyway, here you
Remember
go.
us?
So, Star Wars Battlefront
We're still
2,
outside.
folks.
You get that one
Now,
rebel
this is
who's
awesome
like,
because essentially
fuck Star
phase
Wars,
one,
I'm
you
playing
get to escort
NBA Live.
MTT
Yeah.
down the street of Theed here, and
getting 30 minutes of
pressure
Star
is
Wars.
on
No,
for the
29
Coast to
minutes
hold
and like
back
a 30
the assault.
seconds of
They
NBA
do.
Live.
Definitely. The
Even
droids
if
are
this is
sitting there trying
a
to
so-called
escort that MTG up the
pre-alpha
main
build,
pathway.
this looks
If they're
really good.
successful,
Like, looks
we're
really
part of that
cool.
phase 2. But right now, what we're seeing is
Nice shot.
some specialist gameplay from, I think, Battlefront updates.
Yeah, let's actually talk about the specialists, and also you're going to see a couple different classes here. This class in particular that Massive G is using is the heavy class. Specialist, kind of your sniper, right? But the
Exactly.
heavy class, what do they do here?
So the heavy class is great. They got a bit more health than your average trooper. They're also able to pop that combat shield, try to push into areas. So you
Here
can
we
see
go.
those guys as pushers and defenders in some areas.
That looks
But
very
look at
cool.
one of our Vulture droids right now. Not sure who's flying this guy, but these guys are
Oh,
great
wow.
at air-to-air, trying to take out those other ships that might be
Not
coming
sure
in
who's
to
flying
do
this
one
guy, but he's
starfighter.
fucking shit up.
Otherwise, they're there to provide some great ground support like we're seeing here.
He's
Trying to get some
definitely high
strafing runs
enough.
in on those clones.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You
Missed that
you
time.
No!
just did it wrong there, buddy.
See?
Sorry.
He's high enough.
We also do have the air support, but we also have ground support.
You
as
just
well.
did it
We
wrong
do.
there, buddy.
So another thing that those air vehicles are great at is trying to take out some of the ground vehicles that you may see. The droid army has the AAT tank, something that's really great at troop suppression. But we see here a little clip of the V-Wing doing
Okay,
that.
here we
Oh,
go.
man, he's just mowing some droids down there.
Yeah, just absolutely shredding. You're going to see this happen
D-Wing
quite a bit,
looks
especially
cool.
in this phase, because there's a lot of open field here, right? And you can
gonna be
just
a
come
PC
through
game for me, for
great
sure.
straight,
Oh.
great bombing runs, really.
I mean, look at the
and
sky.
eliminate as
Look
many
at those
people as possible
clouds.
can. And also, you put the presence of an air vehicle.
I'd
Dave
like
was
to
talking
take a
about the
moment
lighting
and look at
games.
will
That
hear
looks
these
fantastic.
guys,
First
and
person
they will,
shooters.
look for cover
Do the
in this
clouds
map,
look like
where it's already
edibles
difficult
too
to
when
find
I
cover
shoot
to begin
them
with
first
in
and
this phase
shooter?
particular.
Absolutely, and you can see right now that there is an AAT tank sitting around.
No,
on
the clouds look
battlefield.
awesome,
He is
Justin,
probably
sorry.
taking out those clone troopers, but this Vulture droid is really.
Justin Scooby,
What I
this
love
does
about
look
this is
great.
everyone's like, oh, look at this great open map. And then when you start phase 2, it's like everything starts coming in and coming way closer together. And we
I
were
like
talking a little bit
the
more about the assault
classes.
class. So
That's
for somebody
what
who
original
has just started
Battlefront
playing
2
this, never
was
played
about.
any previous
See,
versions,
what EA
I feel
is
like
doing
the
is they're
assault class
just
might be
playing to
something
my
perfect
weakness
for
by
them to
showing
pick up.
something that
class
looks
is-
really
yes,
cool and making
absolutely.
it
It's
look
something
fun,
that-
and
That's
also
painful.
showing that it's a
Assault class
video
is something
game.
that,
Those
a
are
lot
all of my
players will be able to
weaknesses.
jump right into. They're your frontline flanker attacker. I think they're going to be
You
fairly
like good-looking,
easy. You
fun
can get right
video
in
games.
and just start having
Yeah.
you know,
No
typical
way.
run and gun action. Their
And
signature ability,
weird.
you see here at the top of the screen, your number 2 ability, that switches you over to a shotgun. You get a little bit faster, and you're able to really get in there and kind of, break through those front lines.
Oh, I love it. I love using the shotgun, man. It is so good. And it's actually, when I first used it, it really caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting it. And I said, wait a minute. I could destroy people with this. So I just charged into the room.
That does
and
not
just
look like it should be
absolutely shredded
flying.
everyone. It was so fun
With that wing
to play with. Here we
wing
also
structure.
seen some great
Oh,
dogfighting here
dogfighters.
between the clones
I'm getting
and
sick.
the separatists. This is certainly
Dude,
what a lot of folks
give me
love
Crimson
in Star Wars.
Skies.
And that's really any game that DICE
Okay,
makes,
what I
right?
will say
They
is
just
very
always do a
interesting
good
is
job
no
with air
talk
combat.
of
He's
any
really
VR
trying to track
modes
him
or
down.
anything
This-
like that.
Right.
This vulture
No,
is
no.
not
Oh,
having
wow.
fun.
Upside
Yeah,
down,
Vulture
man.
cannot
This
shake
is
him.
wicked.
Oh, so we got Star Wars HQ
Yeah, no
here. You know,
VR.
He's playing
That's
Assault
which
Class
is
again, and you saw him. He had the
interesting.
signature thermal detonator.
But I'm
that
okay
he'll
with
be able
it.
to
I
kind
mean,
of
it is what it
suppress
is.
Some of those guys with as he rushes in.
They'll
There
show
are
that
different-
more at
different
like at
weapons as well.
Sony.
Like one of the
if
guns
that's
that
the case.
Yeah.
sometimes used was the semi
With the
automatic
PSVR
gun.
and
It, you know, fire
all
a
their
lot
setup.
slower, but you can get some great shots with it. And then there's also this nice compact.
So you get a big-ass
SMG
tank.
style,
Yep.
blaster that really shreds through people in close range. I was, using a little.
I mean, we want to give you a little
medium
bit
to
more
long
weapon
too.
variety this time around, you know?
Yeah.
Also, some AAT tank action here, and this is that doing what it does best. It's suppressing that point, trying to keep those clones out of the way.
They're trying to make their way forward as the objective
that's-
continues to
ooh.
march down. He has to get away from that.
He's trying to, I don't know, is he trying to flank the tank? That's not smart.
I don't know, man. Maybe he will. Maybe
Oh, you
he'll
saw a little
make it happen.
combat roll there. Got to give you some escape options in case you get into some hairy action.
Uh-oh, we didn't get to see this one before. Finally,
Oh,
tell
we
us about-
haven't.
Some
Oh,
ATRTs,
okay.
yes.
Very
So
Metal Gear
these are
Solid
great
4.
for kicking out those
Or Metal
AATs.
Gear
So
5.
these guys are a little
I like
quick. They
this.
have an
I like
ion
this
charge
whole-
ability. That way they'll be able to do a little bit more extra damage against the tank should they see it.
That's
So you
cool.
can imagine like 3 or 4 of these on the battlefield really rushing
What
around
if
points. Look at this.
Konami came out and
Can you
said,
stop
hey,
someone out?
here's Metal Gear
What can-
Solid
what
1
can
through
you
4
do?
redone in
You can't,
You
Fox.
can run someone over if you want.
Oh, I was
you-
actually
would
going to
that
say,
be a
could
sell
I
for
get
you guys?
shot off of it if I'm on top of it because my body's
Yeah.
exposed?
Yeah,
Like,
it looks like
yeah,
it.
yeah.
that question was answered, instantly.
Almost
right?
immediately.
Yeah, almost immediately. Oh, man. So, Mr. Musel here, look for this guy to be on a tear a little bit later as well. And also, I did want to highlight, we had an officer, as a matter of fact, right in front of Star
We
Wars
did. One of
HQ
my
there.
favorite classes.
What is it about the officer that makes it so unique?
I mean, my Twitch skills aren't where they used to be. I'm
Fair.
a bit slower nowadays, but
So,
I'm able to really buff
other
up my
than, like,
class,
updated
buff up my
graphically,
teammates, try to
I
let
feel
them
like
get
this
some
is
extra
what
health,
Battlefront
let them push
1
through the points
should
faster.
have been.
Yes.
Oh. What happened there?
Finally, some good
Oh,
dogfighting
wow.
going in there.
Okay,
So
all right.
what's
And one
great about-
Starfighter.
I gotta
What's
sit
great
down
about some
and
of these
play more
starfighters is these are
Battlefront.
accessed through our new battle point system. So instead of finding a pickup token on the map like
community
we used to
died
in the
so
last game,
fast. So I
you're
hope
now able to,
people playing
depending
it
on how well
actually
you
get
do,
in
whether
the
you're
game.
scoring points via
Yeah.
kills, via team play
I
assist,
feel
you're
like
playing the objectives
this
like
game
we really want players to do. You're
has
earning points continuously that will allow you to spend
A
those
lot
on,
of
whether it be a
positive
special
around it
character,
now that
whether it
could
be a
help a
vehicle, or
community
even a
be
hero.
sustained
And
The battle points.
with
that
all the
allows
free
you to unlock all of
DLC,
those things.
All those
all
things,
the
definitely.
And
extra
also
stuff,
something to
the
look
stuff
out
they're doing
for,
right
too.
this
When
time.
we get
Yeah.
to phase 2, that's when battle points are
It's
really
definitely
gonna
going a
play
long way to
role
try
there.
and bring gamers
right
back
now,
in.
definitely
and-
just a
Right.
more- it's a
Be a
more
show of
space. You have
goodwill.
time for this
I
air
wonder if they were
combat,
just
this
trying
vehicle
to-
gameplay. But once we get inside,
With
it's
the
gonna be a
first
different
Battlefront
story.
game, just testing the
Right.
waters and
Things
see if
are,
people still
definitely
cared
need to
about
get
it.
up. And what is this happening, right? This
And
is
Could
a
have been.
lock-on
With
Locked on,
this, it's
yeah.
like, okay,
Yep.
those
Yeah, they
older
better
games were
enjoy
actually
their,
really
air
freaking good.
combat here,
So let's
'cause
be more
that's
like
not gonna
those.
be happening
Well,
for
and that's
much
what,
longer.
if you look at the
Oh,
chat,
Max
Justice
Scooby
Scooby says, yeah, this is
destroying
much
him.
closer to the
Oh,
old
he got
Battlefront
picked off.
for the PS2,
Nice
Xbox,
job.
and what people wanted to begin with.
Support his
Yes.
team,
I mean, he's
right? It's
kinda-
like combined arms
he's
fire. You
accurate.
wanna
I
make
mean,
sure that
it's-
somebody's
it's
trying to cover you from the air.
More
Oh boy. So and
More
you
of
can
what
see
we
after
should have
every
gotten
respawn
in-
as well. You get those.
How many points you're earning.
Right? So
That's
you
right.
can use those later on. Got some specialist gameplay
Single
here as well.
player
Maybe you can
versus
take off a
AI
couple
as an
faces,
option.
perhaps.
Just
That
a
And
would
so
be
regular
in the specialist
a
class, you can
multiplayer match,
also
but if
deploy
people aren't
different
playing
types
it
of traps
enough,
as
Yeah,
well.
I want
absolutely. So they
by
have access to a
myself
trip line, so if you want
AI
to
bots
you want
playing.
that true
You
sniper
want-
rifle,
always
you
play
set
this
up
game.
trip
Star
lines behind
Wars
yourself,
cross
make sure
time
nobody can flank
splitters.
you. But really, you're
I
there to
like
provide
that.
some of that cover
I
fire
didn't
for your
see
troops
that.
down range.
Feature
And
perfect
it's
with
especially potent in this area because it is such a big open area.
But I mean, the original Battlefront 2 had that. So you can
More
play it right now if
bombing
you want
runs
to.
here and just absolutely tearing them up. I have to say, man,
I
Musel
think
is
I want to.
killing it in this world.
Again.
Well, I was just gonna say,
and
do
you
you
see
go
there,
back and
one
does
of
this
the
make you
officer
want to
classes
play
right next to one of the clones?
this last iteration, or go back even further?
Right? You want to be able to push
Play the old-
Definitely.
support your team. Like, if
'Cause,
you're
like,
playing with your buddies,
EA
you
access
want
is
to be
free
able to have at least
right now
one officer
if you're an
available.
Xbox user, and then obviously PS4 is
Going
getting
into
some
fight.
free game stuff as
I
well.
mean, they really help
So
push, you know, when
you
we're
can play-
trying to drive towards
well,
the
right.
front, you got
like
your
for me,
officers
I'm
behind
not.
you,
I've
giving you
been
some extra
debating planning on doing
making sure
it.
that you're not, you're still
And
able to complete
it's
that
free,
push.
so I could jump
Or
in
on
and
the
play
opposite
Star
side,
Wars
if you're
right
one
now.
of the droids and you really need to lock
Scooby,
down
I
on them,
agree.
the
Star
officers
Wars
have
is
access to a
definitely my
turret that
weak
they can
spot.
place on the ground.
Yeah.
And give a little bit more fire support for that area.
Well, not just like the first one. We all agreed the first one was
on the bombing runs,
more on the
He's not
lackluster
trying to
side.
Go into combat
And-
with
but-
Muso, who's up there. There's Darkness
Still bought it.
429, just shredding everyone up here. Maybe he
Oh,
can get
I
a
played a
couple
shit
kills.
ton of the Star Wars
Siege
first.
mode.
this
this is happening.
this new iteration of Star Wars Battlefront, the first one.
Mode,
But like Jeff said, it died down really fast.
Some huge area effect shots. You lock down your position, but you're able to have a lot more firepower.
Oh damn!
We also just saw the B2
Yeah, fucked up.
Super Battle Droid there as well. That's something you can get
Another
with
one of my
Battle Points
favorites.
as well.
Another one of my favorites. Yeah, and you can grab those guys via the battle point system. Those guys.
Do you
great
think
at
EA
pushing
pushes
points
this as an
again. They have
esports
high
site?
health, a lot of rapid
Man,
fire.
it sure feels like it.
Here
It
we
does,
go.
doesn't
There
it?
it is.
And this
That
big
looks
explosion
amazing.
indicates
Yeah.
phase
That is
1 is
cool.
over. Now
So what
we
mode is
start
this then that
phase
they're doing
2.
these
This
phases?
is when
And
the
is this
action
against?
really
Is
begins
This
to
is kind of
start
like the
here,
operations
because it gets
mode that
really
Battlefield
tight
1
inside of that
has.
building, and
Okay.
players
I
need to be
think.
mindful of that. And look for this B2 to just
Maybe I'll
shred through
try. They
everyone,
have
especially
Battlefront
with
on
that
PC,
cooling
so
ability that he has.
if there's
to be
still
able
an
to
active
keep
community
him
for it on
just
PC, I'll
constantly shooting
check
in the
it
fight.
out.
He's gonna make a huge difference here as the fight moves.
PC
inside.
Master
There's gonna be narrow
Race.
pathways. He's gonna be able to just shred as soon as anybody gets.
Let me get a
away.
drink of my
Because
alcoholic
those
beverage.
those narrow corridors, it's gonna be trouble.
And just waiting for the prime opportunity to push up
Battlefield
here.
and those
Players
kind of
falling,
games have always been
white boy
PC
there,
games.
and there, here we go.
Oh, no!
Here we go. Folks.
This
Darth
is where
Maul.
it starts to
Okay,
get
so
interesting.
I'm buying day one.
It's scary.
Darth Maul will excel in phase.
Heavy
phase
breathing
3
intensifies.
I mean, he's a great mobile attacker.
Darth Maul is the
Especially
coolest
with
character in
such
Star
close
Wars,
quarters,
period.
too.
That's
Oh,
He's
exactly.
He is a
absolutely
badass character.
Absolutely.
He is the
I mean,
coolest
some of his
character.
abilities you can see here, he's got that spin attack. He's able to just rush in and out of combat and just take guys out in the process.
It was funny. I was
Looks
talking
very
to himself
fluid.
earlier,
Lots of
and
huge
he was
jump.
using Darth Maul, and he was saying how there's Boba Fett as well.
Oh, here's the
He was
second
talking
coolest
about
character in Star
how
Wars
he
history,
wishes
Boba Fett.
Darth Maul could reflect. I was like, if he could reflect, he'd be too strong.
T-Pop.
Like, he'd be
T-Pop.
way too strong.
Oh,
There
this
goes
is a good
Boba.
flank. That was a good flank by Boba Fett and Maul. Just shredded the
Boba
Clone
Fett just
Army,
coming in and
unfortunately.
fucking shit up. He
What
said,
role does
"Oh,
Boba Fett
give a
fill
fuck
in
about
that?
Darth."
This game
Nice.
is fighting here.
Yeah,
If the
I
Clone
was
Army
just
gets
thinking
to
that.
their
pre-alpha
heroes in
build,
place,
this
is
looks
where Boba Fett
amazing.
will really shine.
Yeah.
With that jetpack of his, he's able to kind of float above the
I feel like
battlefield,
this is
fire
this
off
is
the rockets,
pre-alpha
and really just
build.
take out an individual target.
It
what
either
difference
feels a
did he have in the
little
last
bit further along,
From the
or
last game, we've given him a bit
than
new
what they're
tricks.
saying,
He's got a
or
new concussion rocket that will
this
really
game
destroy
is going to look
players completely.
incredible
He also has his rocket barrage instead of just one rocket. He's able to really
in the
just
final build.
suppress the fire.
Nice. Also, one thing to keep in mind, we saw the B2, here we go, but on the clone side, you know, there are specialist, characters that you can pick up as well.
What was,
we haven't seen much of it yet, but that would be
the
clone
villain's
jump
name
trooper.
in
Very
That's right.
different
Force
from
Awakens.
the standard, like, assault
Why
class,
am I-
class.
his name
It
escaping
has
me.
the
Like
jump
Kylo
jets
Ren?
that you love
Yeah.
from Battlefront,
You know,
the original.
That's right.
I like
brought
his
back
look.
here, but now focused on the central class.
The helmet,
with the mask
everything.
Back to Boba Fett here.
Yes, but
his
yeah, and he's
wrap-up
yeah, I get it. He's whiny. He
shredding.
reminds me of
Lay down so much firepower.
Damien
It's intense.
from
Oh, they got
Injustice
him,
2.
though.
Down.
Yep.
Just
But yeah,
was able to
Kylo
find
Ren
him on that
is
one,
the
but
character
here
that
comes
with the
some
mask
offensive
on, with the
gameplay
helmet
here.
on.
Oh, good. Finally somebody
I'm
brings
actually
some
kind of
support.
interested to play as well.
Support
Yeah.
people matter too.
Maybe not as
You
much
know,
as Darth
you gotta
Maul,
give him some
but
love.
We're the
the look
linchpin
is
of the
cool.
team, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Now, what is his 2 exactly? His
Sorry,
2
my
is
mind's
healing.
not
His two
working
abilities,
100%.
yeah, exactly. That's that healing ability. It gives you a little bit of
Engrossed in this
buff,
gameplay.
For your little over health, but it also heals you back
For
up.
pre-alpha
So it's-
build,
here we
this
got some of the
blows-
jump troopers.
I feel like this blows
Oh,
Battlefield
boy, and
1
here we
out of
go.
the water,
It's,
just
getting ready
pre-alpha.
for phase 3 in just a little bit. There's
Is it
the
just
jump
me,
trooper.
or
We
does
talked
anybody
about
else
him
feel that way?
before. Jump trooper,
I'm with you.
super fun to play. But again, you know, it's attached
So Jeff,
to a specialist now.
Or
so
and Dave,
not
you
everyone's
guys
gonna
picked
have
this
it
up.
equipped, although
You guys
it's
picked
really
this
fun
up
in
day
the
one.
original
What
Battlefront.
you go?
But I'm going to be excited to
You think
top
it's
jump trooper myself.
is it
I know people
is it a
love the-
PS4
people- a lot of people
pickup,
love the jump
PC
pad. Oh,
pickup?
Oh, now
geez.
we've got Ray.
PC.
Not gonna lie.
My
I'm
PC
so
Oh,
excited
oh,
to play as her.
oh,
My
damn.
PC would
She's
melt
quite
if it tried to
powerful
run this
character.
There are
game,
some
so
sure abilities.
Yeah,
she
I'm
got out of
saying
that
I
one
go
really,
Don't
really
run.
quickly, but oh, they got her.
probably
Destroyed.
PS4 for me.
Fallen by a
Oh.
destroyed.
I've got a
but
pretty
Ray-
How
beefy
does her
PC,
mind
so
trick
this
affect enemies?
Absolutely.
They
So
can handle it.
Ray's mind trick is something that against all enemies, they'll be confused
I have
for a
to
little
go
bit.
console.
Your controls
I'll
will
tell you,
kinda,
I have a
work against you,
1060
making you a little bit more
graphics card
vulnerable
in
to
my
attack.
PC that
Just so you
puts
guys
it
know,
down.
this is when
It's-
it gets
That's
insane.
it's pretty. It's a good
Because they-
mid-price card.
There's so much going on here, and was that a little Han?
We saw a little Han.
Uh-oh.
yeah.
Are we gonna get some Han?
We didn't see
I
Han
hope so.
Solo.
I hope so.
But I mean, you saw it earlier. So every time you finish a life, we'll show you how many battle points you have. And some people have enough points to get those reinforcements. And especially this late in the game, you'll see a lot more of these special
Well,
classes
and
coming out. A lot more of the heroes.
I'm
coming out.
interested to see
So
how
again,
this
this
looks
jump
on
trooper here,
Scorpio.
with his rocket
I
launcher,
mean,
doing a jump back.
I've always
trying
been
to
an
mobile, trying to
Xbox
fly into
gamer,
that last
so
zone and capture a point.
This is really where heavies are
I
going to
hope
thrive
this-
as well because
there
they,
it is.
and my goodness, you
I'm,
can see
it's not going to happen, but I hope there might be a
just
cross-play option.
absolutely dominating the
I
zones.
I
They
never
need to push
understand
out.
why they
need
don't
to fight this one out
with
here.
Xbox
There's so
business,
many lives
but-
left that
well,
the
I
Separatists
understand.
have.
But then you
to
get
their
PC
team,
and
they could
PS4
really
playing
run
with each
through this.
other.
The clones have to start acting fast because
You would think
if they
Microsoft
cap
would just
it,
let its
that
own
will be
community
it.
play with
The
each other.
Separatists will win this game.
It's not looking so good for my boys in the Clone Army.
I'm a Separatist fan, so I'm excited.
I'm just gonna go on whichever team wins.
Oh,
I'm not even
So,
paying
I'm not
attention to
gonna be
who's
too
winning
picky
this
here.
game.
Okay, you can
don't
jump and
care.
shoot. I understand that. You know, no loyalties. Maybe you
That is
are
cool.
Sith after
Just the
all.
jetpack
Maybe I
thrusters,
am.
Who
the
knows?
lighting, the smoke.
Shots fired.
Well, yeah, so in this third phase, though, in the droids are trying to capture that throne room. So you can see here, if you remember, it's just this is the
Putting
main,
all
this is the main
three
throne.
eras
And
into
this is such
this,
super
which
close
is a lot
quarters.
of
Do you have any
content.
sort of strategies
Yes.
that you would?
Absolutely. I
Timelines.
mean, if you're the clones, you're hoping that. Oh, geez,
Han Solo's just getting torn up.
this is gonna be trouble.
It's like too soon, man. I can't relive Force Awakens again. You know, like don't do it.
Darth Maul is just destroying absolutely everything.
Disney's
But
not
is there
fucking
any
around.
tips
They're
to, like,
giving
taking
you all
you
the
down?
Star Wars.
I mean, you want to try to combined arms fire.
Oh.
The tip is blasters.
Run away. Maybe
That's
run
the
away.
tip. Run
Don't
away
even care that
and
you
shoot
lost.
the
Just
crap out of
nice
Darth Maul.
Okay, I know.
Oh
He
man,
was our MVP.
That's
Look
their
at that.
cursor.
nice stuff.
Muso.
That sucks. I hate
Muso,
when that just
destroying.
congratulations. 36 kills he ended up picking up
My
there, man.
goodness. My goodness.
Okay,
Well,
the
guys,
hype
that
is real.
was it. What did you guys think?
Man, there was a lot of players.
Not bad. Actually,
There's a lot of
I'm
players.
behind it.
Yeah,
Freaking
he's gonna
awesome.
play
I love it.
Destiny
It's
2
so
on
good. It's like,
PS4.
I love the class-based gameplay personally. Because again,
I have it
you
on
can
both, but if
really
there's, like,
get your
content that
squad,
will
your
come
friends
over
to get together
from
and say,
previous
like,
games,
hey,
I'll play it on
I
Xbox.
want to, run the officer, and we're, we're running.
Well,
this
and
out.
obviously, if you're-
Maybe that wasn't the best
They
idea.
show
talking,
highlights at the
because-
end. That's
maybe it
amazing.
wasn't-
I think this is not the game.
Actually,
I
I
think
think it's just a crash montage. I think
Is
that's
it
what we're gonna
them
do with
kind
this.
of
No, I
showing
think-
highlights?
Crashing
No.
all the time. I'm down with that.
But it was Musak. I mean, he's sitting there, getting this many
if this is
battle points
the
to get
actual
for his
game
next
doing
life.
it,
I mean,
that's
that's what you want to
fantastic.
try to
This
do.
is Overwatch.
Oh, this is really cool.
Yeah.
Play the game kind
Snowball
of
your
deal.
points, keep earning them, keep earning
And I
them,
like
keep
it's more than just
getting
one
more
play of the
and more
game. They're
things.
giving you multiple
And
things that are
again, just one
happening.
thing I do
Because
wanna-
this is
I
a
don't
pretty.
know. I think if they're gonna do it, this is really cool. But they should have like a segment that is the play of the game.
especially
I don't know why.
No,
That's
right.
really motivating to me when I play Overwatch.
Well, yes, it is. I
Unless
think
it's
they
all,
should
unless you
show
play
that.
the, Junkrat or Junk,
dropping jaws everywhere.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's his
And the team back
tire
home is
kill that
amazing.
always
They
gets
do
it, or a Bastion
incredible
that always
things.
gets it.
I mean, you can see it looks so pretty. Just look at this laser.
Yeah, I mean, if
fire.
there's one thing that's broken on
It looks
in Overwatch, it is the play
It
of the
really does
game.
look incredible.
But it is still motivating. I want
We're
to get
just
it.
gushing right now. Like we get it. The game looks good.
But I'm cool.
yeah,
They should
yeah.
have a play of the
Oh,
game
man,
then
but
show
that
you
was
other
awesome.
highlights. That
And
would be really
overall,
cool.
I mean, I have to say, I can't wait to get my hands on it. I can't wait to coordinate with my friends, and destroy the clone scum. I can't wait
hurts.
for that. Yeah, exactly. Separatists all day.
Well, guys, that was so awesome. Now, if you guys
was
are in
so
LA,
awesome.
you can come join us at FanFest this
So
weekend. And if you come
awesome.
down on Monday, we've got a chance
All
for
right,
you
I
guys
think
to win a
that's
trip
about
to
it for
Gamescom in
Battlefront. I
Germany
don't think
this
there's anything
August.
more on.
All you have to
Well,
do
we'll
is
find
come and play, which is, that's not asking too much. And you have to be the best player of your match, and you guys will be entered to win a trip for 2 to Cologne, Germany, and a full pass to Gamescom. You've been
Awesome.
before.
Yeah,
Huh.
I've been there
Cool.
plenty times. It's one of the most ridiculous conventions ever. If you happen to go, it's
Where have I
insane.
seen
It's
this
massive.
announcer
So
on the
you're
right
not-
from?
if you don't get the trip, you're
Your
gonna be really
dreams.
sad, but if you do get the trip,
Maybe.
you're buddy.
I feel like he's a Halo
Fun time.
announcer.
Hopefully, I'll see you there.
Well, if you guys like Star Wars like
It
we do, you
doesn't
guys
look like
wanna
we're
play
getting a
as
new
your
Star
favorite
Wars
heroes
game
and
announcement
villains,
today,
you guys can
Justice
download
Scooby. I
Star
think
Wars
our
Galaxy
hype
Heroes
moment
right
was.
now on Android or iOS.
I think
And
our
you
hype
can play
moment was the
as
new
any of the
BioWare
iconic
IP
characters you
tease.
guys saw
Yeah.
today and many more. Paul, I also heard that you're making Battlefront 2 because you've been playing a lot of Galaxy of Heroes.
I play a ton of Galaxy Heroes. I've played that game every day since it launched. I think I've actually spent about $1,000 in that game.
You have a problem.
I
sir.
do have a problem.
Yeah.
But
man.
it's just,
You
there's
spent
just so much story.
$1,000 on that
Yeah, I held
game?
it.
I got to
amazing.
pick it up. I have
Why
to
would you
finish
even
it.
admit
Yeah, I
that?
know my
Just-
brother is nuts about it.
Spending
so
money
I
on
guess
mobile
I'll
games
make
has always been.
Yeah, I was actually playing,
to me.
playing in December, so around the holidays, that's pretty much all I did. It was great.
At Christmas, just
All right,
away,
sorry,
just
I'm
going
busy.
nuts.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us here. Stay tuned to Battlefront2.com for more about the game, and we'll see you guys soon. Thanks, Paul, Golden Boy. This was incredible. And now I'm going to send it over to Patrick for more.